Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Alright, so, good morning. It is the 4th. And we're going to change some oil. I've been driving the van a little bit, even though it shakes. But I've been trying to find out, overall, what does the van actually need? And so, I got to drive it. The wobble has actually kind of sort of mellowed out. I mean, it still definitely has a shimmy to it, there's no doubt, but it's not as aggressive as it was. It does get worse under braking, but there is a point at which the brakes kind of, like when you're getting going slow enough, like the brakes do catch. There is a point where it like does some weirdness or something. We are just going to pull up right here behind the Passat. And then we're going to let this idle for a little bit so that the oil warms up. Make it drain a little better. I know it's counterintuitive if you've never really done that many oil changes, but warm oil flows fast. And so letting it warm up a little bit will just help get more of the old oil out. And so we're just snaking up in here because I'm after these ramps. Sorry for my horrific camera angling today. Come on. I know these plastic ramps aren't terribly heavy, but I'm not left-handed. My dick beaters ain't that strong on the left. Alright. Okay. Well, we're clearly going to be on the struggle bus to make this work. It's a good Monday morning. I bet you I left my phone stand in the thing. What in the... I feel like my camera angle's all kinds of off. And I'm not real sure why. Oh, yeah, I don't have the phone stand on me. Did I leave it in here? Yes. Yes. Look at me. Okay. Anyway, we're going to do an oil change this morning, as well as we're going to try and roll the wheels on the, Come on, buddy. There's no need. Anyway, the plan was roll up on the ramps, and then I'm just gonna bring the jack out. And I'm gonna take that little bit of diamond plate with the angles on it. Yeah, see, that's crooked. Okay. Okay, and look okay. Well, so the thing here is that the van wheels are going to go there, and I think the subframe right about there. So I need to put the plate. Yeah, I think that'll do it. As the wheels come forward, the jack goes in. Ah, look at the spider. Nope. Bam! Mr. Huntsman has been hunted. Doop doopy doo. Love, 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 love it. go ahead and roll these windows down. That way we can hear if somebody starts screaming. I know there ain't nobody out here, but hey. I love having enough weight to just kind of bite in and roll up nice and gentle, especially since the wheels are kind of soft. I mean, not soft, but wet, because it's morning. All the dew in the grass of me driving it over. Okay, so keys are just going to sit up on top of the dash. Grab my mod. Oh, yeah. And you see, just like that, I'm not having to, like, fight to push that plate all the way underneath of there. I might have to pull it back a little bit, but that's fine. It's at least under there. He's right there. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to set you guys up here on the Passat for now so that most of the view can be obscured by the car. I'm going to go ahead and pop this hood. Okay. So, oh hell yeah, it stayed in. Alright, so we got oil, Lucum. So, I am a big fan. Hey, look, it did say 5W20. Well, we got 216,000 miles, baby girl, so we're going to go ahead and give her the 540. And we're at least doing the synthetic. Okay. Look at me being the super genius. Leaving my thing the wrong side up to stay dry. Alright, so we're going to do the oil change first. Since that's pretty straightforward, we're just going to get the oil drain and get the filter dropped, and then we're just going to let that sit for a while, and I'm going to kind of tinker. Okay. All that water. Just... Alrighty. Go ahead and get wet. Laying in the water. Alright, so what is this bad motherfucker? That's tiny, just like the Rams was. So that's like a 13. Alright, so I put the plate a little far under there, but that's basically what we're shooting for. We're gonna go onto that subframe right there and just go straight up until both of the wheels clear the ramps, and then, you know, all that. Oil filter's nice and up front though. That's pretty damn good. I like that. I'll take that. I'll go ahead and let me go grab a rag because I can see that bitch is oil soaked. I'm hoping to start tracking the oil now that I'm changing it, and I'm going to officially have X amount of oil in the system. It is a 5-quart system, so the 4-quart, 1-gallon Rotella jug with the quart of Lucas, it should be perfect. Should be perfect. So we're going to hope it's perfect. I'm going to get back in here in a different way. I know y'all can't see nothing, but trust me, I'm doing stuff. Oh, they put a Mobile 1 filter on here too. Look at that. Gloop, gloopy, gloop. That glare is terrible, isn't it? I do suppose I could go right there to that mount, that subframe mount. Just, I don't know. I'm probably going to go to the rear one. The rear one's heavier. I can get a bit more height out of the rear. Looks like the starter is pretty easy to get to if I ever need to, though. That's acceptable. There we go. Damn, that's a lot of oil sitting over top of the filter. I suppose that's good. Plenty of oil in the feed is ideal, I think. God damn. What in the world and why? God, holy fuck, dude. Morgan. What the hell, man? Okay, well, now we're gonna ask a little more firmly. What? Brother. God almighty. There's no need for a drain plug to require a 1/2-inch drive to remove. Just saying. If you're breaking out tools that big, make sure you know what you're doing. Oh, God. All right. Okay. I know a lot of people say use fresh oil for this, but I actually like to use the old oil. But I always just a little bit of something on the filter. And then I like to go up here and just kind of wipe around the top of the filter housing while it's ready to fall down. That way, you see, it's just kind of not awful. Still a little bit dripping down from it, but that's okay. We're going back in with the Mopar filter. Gotta be OEM when we can. especially since Walmart carries them for pretty damn cheap. Alright, so let me see if I can get you guys glare. I guess that's better than nothing. Okay. Now, we're just gonna watch it drain. Oh boy. At least the threads on the plug look really good. The little rubber gasket that's on it don't look cracked up or nothing, so I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay. Fog for dramatic effect. There is a remarkable amount of oil and grease all over the place under here. Thinking I'm going to pull the pressure washer out. Soak this whole underside with some purple power. Let it sit for a few minutes. And then I'll see what I can figure out. Speaking of which, I was wondering if I could like maybe lift up or pull down on the van. No, I can't consistently. I'm not going to be able to move it enough to make it make noises. But anyway, we're going to let this drain for a while. We want to get as much of the old oil out as we can on this one. Get as much of that 540 circulating as was possible. Go ahead and throw this away. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's right. I got these. They didn't have the brushes on them, but I have a whole brush kit, so I'll take $1.42 off for some damn OxyClean stuff to clean these seats and carpets out. Yes, I will. I'm a big fan of the clearance discount section. By the way, if anybody hasn't heard or didn't know or any of that, I have a supercharger. Hey, look at us. Alrighty. So, this is essentially the charger, all the charge pipe, the bolts, the hardware. Yeah. Rag stuffed in there for good measure. Yeah. It's even got a boost release, I believe that is. Hell yeah. I may or may not try to look out and around locally, see if there's a shop or someone that maybe knows how to check these out, make sure that they're in good working order, but this is going to be pretty cool. So, inlet, which is pretty easy. It's already got a flange, so all I've got to do is adapt a throttle body that'll fit here for a Volkswagen and have the right. I might be able to get away with a VR6 one, because I'm thinking about doing this on the Jetta, which is OBD1, which is just a throttle position sensor, so I may be able to up to the VR6 throttle body, which will soak up a lot of that gap, and then, you know, I just figure out what of any of that stuff on the back that I'll need. I know that's boost regulation of some kind, so that it'll evacuate pressure and do protective things when it's supposed to, but we got it. That one. Although it would be pretty spiffy if we could fit it into here, but I don't know. That seems like a lot to ask from this car, so we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, oh yeah, 3.8 liters of Dodge Fury. Yeah, and this bitch like immediately blew off the moment I tried using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pop that out real fast and just, I'm gonna need pliers. I'm always gonna need pliers. Cause bitch fingers, I can't do it. Hey! I bet you my dog's over there barking. Oh, yeah. Boop, boop. Okay. Tastes good. It's this thing. It's junk. What's nice is I can take that end out. And that could sit there like that for a brief moment. And I can take this, flip it over, and then bam. Look at us. So I wonder if I put a little bit of, no, because it's got to still fit through the hole. I guess I'm going to have to just try and order one, maybe. I was thinking maybe super glue it. I'll take it with me into the house and see if I can super glue it a little bit later. So I don't think I have any out here anymore. Nope. None. That's okay though. It's no big deal. I'll just put it in my pocket so it's in there for later. All good. Wonder what it's looking like now. Oh, sound like Tristan's here. Actually, just barely a drip. Cool. And scenery change. We're pulling a vacuum on the AC. Gonna go ahead and see if we get any kind of, reasonable result. I figure if I pull a long enough vacuum, it may boil some of the moisture that could have been in here out. I don't know. I don't know how science works. I just know. Maybe. Probably not, though, because I'm never that lucky. But we're going to hope it holds that vacuum, and then we're going to pump it full of some goo and hopefully have a working AC, which, I'm ready for. It's been hot. Hot. Alright, so I've been after it for a bit. Still going to let that keep running, but I figured in the meantime, it's going to try and sport my wires up a little bit. Just go ahead and take some of this GX3 stuff. I'm going to spray it onto the rag, and then I'm going to wipe the wire down, and I think I'm going to do something different. You see how they're nice and in here now? Wait till I come back. We are officially closing the gauges. I'm going to cut that off, and then look. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. So I've weaved them and then put some shiny stuff on it. Good, yes. Love it. I'm going to keep doodling while this hopefully holds some goo. And then I have a little can of stuff, so
We'll see.